On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bay Field. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 from the 32. Lamar now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's the one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are we doing?
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Oops, knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that and drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Come on. Hey. 9-6, go.
3rd down from the gun. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You've got to find a way to execute.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is Cox. That's Walker. Off to the races. Middle of the field. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights, and the Ravens go up 10-zip here in the 1st. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardman with a return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another game to Judkins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. That's completed right side. Ravens going to be brought down up at the 31. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
And the Raven 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Flush down out to his left. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good. Baltimore 1st down.
Hey, middle.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That's right.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready. Cougar 19.
He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, Jackson. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Henry, so some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points.
Tyler Luke on
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. Ooh, a poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
First and 10.
Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Air it out on third. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
Isn't moving up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's fourth down.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 yards on the play. That's another.
They'll throw it here on first.
First down.
Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready.
Second down pass play coming. It's his running back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Browns first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go now.
From the red zone on first. Brown complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Looking quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing it again here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns jump some of the lead off before the half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Browns cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Lamar. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Lamar now from the gun. That's incomplete on second down. No look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be third and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Jackson now on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It's just before halftime, Brock. They're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First and 10, they're going to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Pass play on first and 10. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Ready.
Judkins. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
On the ready.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead on the last play of the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
And then
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
45-yard line.
1st down, play action. Rolling out to his left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready, go!
Still sticking with the passing game. On the screen, this is Sampson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Henry on the option. They're working a couple yards past the line. The Grilled Peppers bringing that one to an end. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He passes the 35, and he's finally brought down up at the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Kicks away from one. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 32.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stop that run before it could get going.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the line. Smart to make a fastball zingy, and before anyone could undercut the curl route.
It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Hey, 65.
3rd down run from Junkins. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. So we're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Andre Sisco who held him down there.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Zone read here and give to Mitchell. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Running down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Working on 1st down. On the move, headed right. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He finds Njoku complete. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal.
Good for a Browns. 1st down.
From the red zone now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Comes up empty on that one. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Here he goes. Gonna have this on 4th down. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he's gonna take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. This is Cox, that's Walker. He's got room to roam. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Warriors 7.
They'll throw to start the drive. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Get it. Steady.
Here's the throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Going now on first down. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Motion the tight end over. One drawn up here for Lamar. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
I'll pitch it to Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Luke knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
Not far away from making a house call right there. What a return. To get all the way across midfield, and now it opens up all sorts of possibilities. Try to push the tempo, capitalize on the momentum. You know what I love right here? This is shot zone time.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Forced out to his right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Cowboys.
Pass play now. Jump off caught by his back. Now they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
They got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.